one and only Chef Couture here with Chef's Kiss, where we keep it super simple. Today we are going to be preparing these little beauties. I like stuff small size, portion control. So this is a sweet potato pie, and I can't wait to share with you this super simple recipe that will make your mouth go good. Let's get started, shall we? Do not get confused. This is a sweet potato and not a yam. A yam is actually not from the United States. It's from Africa, and it looks totally different than a sweet potato. You see how it says yams, but then down at the bottom it says cut sweet potatoes in syrup. This is why they can't call it yams, because they're not yams. Yams are more like a jicama, have more like a jicama look to it. And I know this is gonna sound funny, but I swear it looks like a little elephant leg. They're just not the color, but like the quirkiness and the wrinkly look to it. So you'll see, trust me on it. So I like to boil my sweet potatoes whole. All of your nutrients and vitamins and all the goodness that are inside of the sweet potato are in the skin. So when you boil them, this is protecting the yam itself. No, sweet potato. This is and the nutrients and the vitamins are baking or cooking into the sweet potato itself. When you boil them and you take them out of the water, you're gonna have to kind of take the skin off rather quickly, because if you let it sit too long, then the skin just gets hardened all over again onto the sweet potato itself, and then you're right back to square one. The key is to make it super simple. So when you boil it, when it comes out, get you some gloves, because they're gonna be super hot, and try to peel them off. That skin rubs right off. Really super easy. You'll be able to remove that quickly, and then you can place them into your container, your bowl, your vessel, whatever you're going to use. To this mixture, we are going to add a half a cup of milk, 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs. So the ingredients calls for cinnamon, nutmeg, and I do like to add a little bit of allspice just to zhuzh it up a little bit. So we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 1/2 teaspoon nutmeg, and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna also put 1/2 cup of butter. Yes, real butter. Try the margarine if you want to, or substitute if you want to be healthier, but we're going with the real butter for this time. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. And here we are, zhuzhing things up a little. That's what I like to do, little zhuzh, little zhuzh. Teaspoon of lemon extract. Now I'm just gonna lightly mix these together, and then I'm going to use an immerser to finish blending. My nifty little one, my immerser. Old school, think about it, right? Boil potatoes, put them through the strainer so you can get all of the strings. It's nothing like eating a sweet potato pie and you feel like you're coughing up a hairball. We don't need that. We don't need to. Get you something like a nice immerser. Or before I started using my immerser, I would actually, if I had to do a lot, I would place it in my Ninja blender, blend all of that goodness up. We're keeping it super simple, right? So you don't have to do all of that extra work. See how nice and creamy that is? Nice and smooth. Makes for a really, really nice, creamy, sweet potato pie, like Grandma used to make. Here we have some 6-inch frozen pie shell crust. We're gonna pop them in the oven for a little bit, let them brown first. I like my pie shells a little bit on the cooked side. And of course, we pierce them a little bit so it doesn't bubble up, you know. In we go. Maybe for about 5 minutes. You just want to let it brown a little bit before you add this goodness. All right, now we've got your pie shells a little bit on the toasty side. We're gonna add this goodness in there. You see how creamy that is? It's like, can I lick the bowl? Put me in, coach. Let me lick the bowl. I want it. I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit. The color is perfect. Back in the oven it goes. And now we wait. Just as an FYI, the oven was preset to 350 degrees, and we're going to let those cook for about 30 minutes. Because they are smaller, your cook time is going to vary. You know how like on the boxes when they say ovens may vary, your cook time is going to vary with these as well. So we'll check it in about 30 minutes, and you just want to make sure you do the fork test. Pierce it just a little bit to make sure that there's nothing that's going to come out on your fork, and you are good to go. Look at those beauties. Let's see if I can master this without burning myself. Okay, now we get to test it. And look, it's so cute and pretty and little. Just the right size, right? Oh yeah, that's it right there. So here is your sweet potato pie. You know what it is and you know what I do. I must bid you adieu. But if you haven't heard it from anyone else today, know that me, the one and only Chef Couture, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I thank you for your support. Chef's kiss. Keeping it super simple.